What it is, guys, it is I Possess the Power, aka Jordan, and welcome back to the channel. For you guys today, I have another Modern Warfare 3 Zombies guide for the Act 2 Tier 3 mission Bounty Hunter. In this one, we need to complete a big bounty contract for a Mangler, complete a big bounty contract for a Disciple, and complete a big bounty contract for a Mimic. Now the first thing we're going to want to do is open up our TAC map and look for the blue contract icon that has the crosshair on it. It even tells you the name that it is, eliminate the big bounty. So make your way over to one of these, grab the phone and start the contract. Now once that's done, you actually want to make your way over to a new icon on the map. This is where the elite boss is going to be, and we're going to be starting off with the Mangler. Because it is an elite enemy, I do recommend having all three of your players here, unless you've come in with maybe some Ethereum crystals and some ether tools to upgrade your weapon. With standard Unpack-a-Punch normal weapons, it can be quite tricky, so having three players here for it to kind of focus on different people while the other ones shoot it makes this a lot easier. Also, with these elite bosses, they are unstoppable, so they cannot be brain rotted, dead freezed, cryo, frozen, anything like that. You just have to do straight up damage to it, so don't bother trying to use those ammo mods. But what we're going to see here in a second is after a couple of minutes we are able to kill this enemy. You will get your nice contract completion, letting you know that that will be our first checklist mark for killing this Mangler, and we can move on to the next one. So the next one we're going to be focusing on is the Mimic. With that, what you want to do is grab yourself another bounty contract and hope that it gives you the Mimic boss. Just remember that these bounty contracts aren't guaranteed to give you the one that you want, but just remember that you do have a cancel contract button, so if it gives you another Mangler or one that you've already killed, just go ahead and cancel the contract and then just keep picking up the contract phones until you get the right one that you want. Now what you see here is actually a nice way of dealing with some of these enemies if you have it at your disposal. I actually got the Mimic at a boathouse with an armoured boat right underneath it, so I just drove it out into the distance, spawned in the Mimic and then swam back over and dealt with it. If you had like an LTV from a cargo delivery contract, you could also use the turret on that, but you know, just an idea to keep it a lot easier on yourself. So we've weakened it enough that we're going to swim over and finish it. We get the contract completion with the reward rift pop up, so go ahead, grab your rewards, and if you look at the top left, you see we have now completed 2 out of 3, and we can move on to our third and final one, the Disciple. So for our third and final one, we want to get another bounty contract until we get the Disciple one. I only managed to find this in a T2 area, so I recommend coming in with a pack-a-punch gun and a 2-plater at least. Hit up the big bounty contracts until you get a Disciple one to spawn in. If you keep getting Manglers and Mimics, don't worry, I got about 4 or 5 before I actually managed just to get this one Disciple. I think it is supposed to be the rarer one. And the trick with the Disciple is actually not to let him zap you with his life sapper. What it actually does is he will start to drain your life and heal his own. As you see here, I have damaged him, he drains my life, and then when we look back to shoot him again, he's back to full life. So a nice little trick I found with this was to actually keep zombies alive. He will much rather focus on empowering the zombies so they take more hits than zapping your life. Here you can literally see him healing more than I am actually damaging him, so keeping a safe distance from him is the way to go. But what you'll see here in a second is I kill him, I get the nice bit of lag letting us know that I have finished the mission, and you get your Rift reward portal. Just remember that all these elites have to be done through the big bounty contracts. In the top left you see all the checklist marks, meaning that this mission is complete. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like, comment or subscribe. It all helps out the channel. Don't forget to hit that notification bell to stay ahead of the game and up to date with my latest videos. Check out the top right hand corner for a link to my previous video. You know I appreciate all of you guys. Keep it real. Peace.
Are you just gonna take that? Make them take it all back. Don't tell me you believe that. Are you just gonna take that? Or will you fucking fight back?